Good morning. I'm doing this a second try because the answering machine um, did interrupt. So, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone enjoyed their long weekend. And today I wanted to cover cash payments that you receive from clients. So, what's the best way to handle those? A lot of times you're out, you're doing a job, client pays you in cash. It goes in your wallet. You end up going and picking up supplies for the next job, or you got that cash on you, you just use it. And then what does it do to your bookkeeping? So I've run into this a number of times. If you're using cash, you tend to not keep track of that receipt very well. And if it disappears, you can't remember what you spent it on. You can't, so there's nothing to enter into the expense side of your bookkeeping. And in a week or two, are you going to remember that they paid you cash and to mark that invoice as paid? So, my recommendation is always when a customer pays you with cash, make sure that you go and put that in your deposit. Deposit it straight in the bank. That way, it's accounted for. It's easy to attach that receipt to the invoice, well, the receipt of the payment to the invoice in your accounting software. You don't have to try to do any special complicated entries to account for it. And then use your debit card for those supplies or your credit card, because then even if you lose your receipt, you still have it on a statement somewhere. You know that you went to Ace Hardware or you went to the local plumbing store or Home Depot and exactly how much you spent and exactly what you bought. Because you can always call for receipts off of those statements if you know the date and time, and they usually have a ID number on there to track it back to a receipt. So don't just let that cash wander off out of your pocket in your wallet. Deposit in the bank with on your deposit slip, and use your card there at your vendor. So I hope that helped. If you have more questions of the best way to handle that, please reach out, schedule a time with me. I have my link to my calendar down below, and I would love to chat and problem solve with you if you've got some questions. I will talk to you next week. Have a great week.